Hey, welcome to Pinehurst. Come on in. Nice, beautiful day in Pinehurst, as they say at the resort, even when it's raining. Got a few things we can show you if you want to walk around. Here is a spectator seat from the 1927 U.S. Open, signed by the two participants that played off, Walter Hagen and Olin Dutra. Something somebody might walk around with back in those days. And of course, here in Pinehurst, we had the North-South Championship, which we still hold, but which for many years was a major championship. And if you go over to the resort, you'll find names on there like Hagen and all the other famous people of their day, including Hogan and Snead and the rest of the folks. So, and if you continue through the shop, of which we have 6 rooms, you'll find thousands of items, some of which people will find maybe more interesting than others, including a club going all the way back to the 1840s, which would be a blacksmith-made track iron or rud iron, smallest one that anybody I've talked to has ever seen. This would have been somebody with just no name that would make this track iron to be played out of a tire track. And this came from the Richard Tufts collection, who was one of the, obviously the president of the USGA, who was very involved with the rules, very involved with the R&A, and ran Pinehurst for many, many years. And one of my passions are books, and we have one of the largest book collections in the world in this store, too many to mention. And of course, I've been lucky enough to publish several books as a result of those books. And if you come back into the major portion of the art gallery, you'll find some interesting pieces that would include many pieces of original art, as well as reproductions of some very iconic, famous pieces of art. But one of the great artists that I was lucky enough to discover in Scotland about 15 years ago was a fellow named Richard Chorley from England, who has painted many of the great courses of the world, including an original oil painting of the 7th hole at Pebble Beach, the 15th and 16th holes at Cypress Point, Amen Corner at Augusta, the 14th hole at St. Andrews, and many others of St. Andrews. Some of the better but lesser known courses, North Berwick and Prestwick. And we have the Belfry up here, where they played many of the Ryder Cup tournaments, as well as local paintings from Pinehurst. There's a reproduction of one of his original paintings of the West Sands, where they happen to have filmed Chariots of Fire, and one of the great viewing points of the entire town of St. Andrews. I want to thank you all for coming in and visiting Old Sport Gallery. We're located in the village of Pinehurst. My name is Tom Stewart. I'm a 45-year life member of the PGA of America, and probably the luckiest person in the world to be able to spend all of my time in this place.